Hello. I'm gonna be breaking down Saudi Arabia UFC Fight Night. Uh, Robert Whittaker versus Ikram Aliskerov. All right, so starting off the card, it's gonna be two bums. Okay, I'm playing. It's not gonna be two bums. It's gonna be from the road to the UFC, Yao Long versus uh Shanghai Lee. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't fucking know who these guys are, but I have seen their records. Yao Long has better wins and he has more high level fights. That's all I gotta say. And then the next fight going on to this. Let's see who it is. It's Cedric Dumas, the wife beater himself. Yes, Cedric Dumas versus Dennis Tulian. I think Dumas is gonna beat this guy. This guy he has a freaking 11-9 record. Who who let this guy in the UFC, bruh? And not just that, Dumas has beat the opponent that he was scheduled to fight. I know using MMA math isn't supposed to be like a good thing to use, but here, bro, like, come on. All right, now moving on to the next fight. Magomed got, I don't fucking know. So the guy that he's going against, Brazilian, he got chinned by the Chinese Alex Pereira. He got knocked out at 299. I think it was 299 or 297. Uh, so yeah, he's coming off from the Dana White Contender Series. He got a nice win. And I feel like in this fight, he's going to knock him the fuck out. Either in the first or the second round. Moving on to this. Uh, Yang Hoi Kang. Fuck. Yang Hoi Kang versus Muan Gorosov. I don't know how to say these names, bro. Sometimes they just sign anybody. But I just know this guy, how is he the favorite? How is he the favorite? Who has he beaten, bro? He's lost his last two fights. He's lost his last two fights to Said Nurmagomedov and John Castaneda, bruh. And he's the favorite in this fight. If you're trying to pick an underdog, pick him. Pick Kang, bruh. And now moving on to a big fraud check that's going to happen. Rinyat versus Nicholas Dalby. I think Rinyat is going to get fraud checked by Nicholas Dalby. He's going to struggle against him early on, and he's not going to find how he fights. And then he's going to end up by losing by decision. Rinyat is overrated. Just because he beat Kevin Lee doesn't mean shit. This guy Rinyat hasn't had a good win. And every time he wins, it's like, oh, this guy's a monster. This guy's a monster. He's gonna be the UFC champ. Bro, like, come on. He got choked out in a grappling match. Unconscious by I think it was Craig Jones. I don't know. He's had a good win against Brian Battle, but that's probably it. I think he's gonna get fraud checked in this fight. Nicholas Dalby is a good underdog pick to pick. Moving on. Nasserat versus Jared Gordon. I think Nasserat's going to win by decision. Come on, it's Jared Gordon. That's all I got to say. Uh, I don't think Jared Gordon's good enough to beat Nasserat. Shara Bullet versus PFL guy Lutterback. So this guy, Lutterback, whatever, however you say this, he's German. That's what it says right there. He's in his PFL fights, he's went 0-2. That's not a good look. Losing in the PFL, all right, against Shara Bullet. I think Shara Bullet's gonna get find the TKO in the second round. All right, now moving on to the main card. Johnny Walker versus Volkan Ozdemir. Johnny Walker, man. This guy, Johnny Walker. He's going to find a way to explode during this fight. And I think he's going to break down Volkan Ozdemir. He's going to TKO him in the second round, I want to say, or the third. Johnny Walker is, he had high hopes coming in. Oh, man, I don't know what to say about him, bro. Losing to Magomed Ankalaev his last fight. Volkan Ozdemir, though, I think Johnny Walker is going to beat him by, yeah, like I said, TKO. And he's going to prove why. Shit, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. Forget that. Johnny Walker by TKO. Moving on to the next fight. Melzik by Ryan versus Mohammed Naimov. I think Melzik's going to win. Melzik. Uh, he's going against a cheater, bruh. This guy, he fluked his last win. The guy got freaking his ankle rolled in the freaking cage. Like, how the fuck does that even happen, bro? And then before that, he won a decision fight against Nathaniel Wood. This guy, and throughout the fight, he was cheating the whole entire time. He kept hitting him in the nuts and everything, bro. This guy was freaking blatant cheating, bro. I hope they both lose because this guy's kind of a dick. Not gonna lie. Lost to Josh Palabao, but like they're both kind of dicks. Mohammed Naimov is gonna lose by decision. I feel like. Moving on to the next fight. Kelvin Gastelum versus Daniel Rodriguez. Battle of the two flabby Mexicans. I think Kelvin Gastelum is going to beat him in the exchanges. He's going to outland D-Rod. He's going to show why he's the better flabby Mexican. The freaking fridge build is going to help him to beat him. And not just that. I think since moving down to welterweight, I feel like he's been better. I know. Even though he lost to Sean Brady. But still, I think Kelvin Gastelum's gonna style on Daniel Rodriguez. I think D-Rod's he's tough, but Kelvin Gastelum has been he's been way better. I think like career wise. This guy, he almost beat Adesanya. He's uh he's a real tough cookie. This guy. Yeah, and then moving on to the next fight, Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander Volkov, the co-main event. Sergey Pavlovich is gonna knock out Alexander Volkov in the first round. Okay, so basically, Volkov saying before the fight that when they sparred, he would always beat him in the sparring exchanges. Like, if I'm fighting this guy, I'm not gonna say that out publicly, bro. I'm saying that he's whooping my ass. Like, what the fuck? No, man. This guy Sergey Pavlovich is gonna spin Volkov's head off. He might have lost a little bit of aura losing to Tam Aspinall, but like, bro, come on, it's Tam Aspinall. I think Sergey Pavlovich is gonna knock out Volkov. And after that, I feel like he should fight Cyril Gane. But Cyril Gane's not going to take that fight. He wants to fight some morbidly obese heavyweight in France, like he always does. I don't know why. I guess he's just scared of fighting some real contenders, maybe. But nah. Gan. I don't know what to say about Gan. He says that he wants to fight for the title, but then he's ducking these guys. He's ducking Aspinall. He's ducking Blades. Like, bro, what are you doing, man? He's like John Jones. All right, all right. Moving on to the main event. Wow, this card is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because there's no women on this card, but other than that, it's better than most fight nights. If only Hamza, if only Hamza wasn't sick. Robert Whittaker versus Ikram Aliskerov. Ikram Aliskerov, he got the call on short notice like a week ago. Not even a week ago, like 2 days ago at the time of this recording. Or like I don't know. But does he have a chance against Robert Whittaker? Whittaker always does his chicken dance in every single fight that I've seen of him. I think Ikram Aliskerov is going to push the pace quickly against Whittaker, and I think Whittaker is going to do the chicken dance. And yeah, between these two, well, Whittaker, he's been the favorite. Uh, he was supposed to fight Hamzat, training for Hamzat. It's another Dagestani guy. I know people are hating on this fight because he's unproven and everything, but like, I mean, nobody else wanted to take the fight. They said Usman wanted to take the fight, but I don't know if that's 100% true. I think Ikram's going to be sloppy on the feet early on, missing all his shots. It's going to fall on his face or some type of shit. Uh, and I think Whittaker's going to start piecing him up round by round. And I feel like moving into the third round, that's when Ikram Aliskerov is going to start to slow down. And then Whittaker's going to TKO him in the third round. And Whittaker's finally going to get a finish. He hasn't had a finish since like what, 2017 or something like that. But I think it's a free win for Whittaker. Whittaker is gonna be in title contentions, and then he's gonna probably fight, uh, probably Sean Strickland because the UFC probably don't want to give Sean Strickland another title shot because it's Sean Strickland after that boring performance against Paulo Costa. But I feel like Whittaker is gonna style on this guy. He's gonna beat him on the feet. Ikram Aliskerov. He hasn't gone against anybody good. He's gone against Worley Alves and Phil Chinny Hawes. Worley Alves was coming up from a welterweight to middleweight in like a week's notice. And I think Whittaker, he's a better overall fighter. And if Ikram Aliskerov gets this done, I think I might. I don't know what to do. It'll be crazy though.